3, 4.
Hello, so today my camera's on a battery, so we are gonna have to be quick. If you've watched my channel for a long time, or you know me, you will know that I used to have a shaved head. Yeah. And I'm growing it out to chat about it, really, because I thought it would be a good video idea. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Can we try and get to 50 likes? That would be amazing. I'll link my Twitter and Instagram down below. Subscribe if you're not already, and is that a person? And let's get started. So in December 2017, I shaved all my hair off. I'll insert photos here. Basically, a lot of people have asked me, why did you shave your hair off? Was it for charity? Was the biggest assumption that people made. And I didn't shave my hair off for charity because it was quite a rash decision. I decided I wanted to do it 2 days later, booked in for it, and a week later got it shaven off. A lot of my friends, when I told them, were like, it's gonna look awful. But when I got it done, everyone was so nice about it. July that year, I got quite ill. October, November, December was when I was kind of at my worst, and the side effect of my illness was my hair. It fell out. It still did look nice and voluminous, I don't know how you say that word. All underneath it was bald. Really getting to me. It would just come out in horrible clumps, and I'd always thought about growing out my hair and how cool it would be. It was something I wanted to do when I was older, but it got to a point where I was like, I can't live like this anymore. My hair is destroying my confidence. Not that there was much confidence there anyway. I wanted to turn hair loss into something empowering. So I kept up my shaved head for, I want to say 10 months, I think it was. Oh my, ugh. I kept it fully shaven. I used to get a one September, then I kind of had a weird long on top short on the sides hairstyle, which made me look awful. But since about January, I've been seriously growing it out. But yeah, I did keep it for a very long time, and I tell you what, I loved it. It was firstly very easy to maintain. I had to do nothing, and that's what I loved. It was a fashion statement. It was, I could have worn any outfit. I could have looked like a complete slob, but I would have looked kind of cool because I had a shaved head. Kind of minimal effort to look cool. It's just turn up, you know? And that was so lovely. Really like fashion and stuff, and I liked that kind of fashion element. Also really empowering. Whenever I saw another woman with a shaved head, it was so it was a weird thing. Whenever I bumped into another woman with a shaved head, we always used to give each other a hug. I remember at Why Not Festival, I spotted another woman with a shaved head, and I was just like, oh my god, it's a little community. Friends all loved it. They used to love stroking my hair. I've got so many videos of just random people with their hands in my head. It did feel very nice. I definitely do think that at some point in my life, again, I will shave it all off. I've been tempted recently because this is awful. This is growing out hair, which I'll get onto in a minute. I can't grow it out. There were negatives of having my shaved head, as much as I did love it. The things I really didn't like was the fact that it completely took away from my femininity. I think over the last year and a half since I got it done, I've definitely really evolved. Lack of femininity that came with the shaved head and the hairstyles I've had prior maybe did suit me and how I am, but how I was very feminine, and I missed that, and I miss it still, hence why I'm growing it out. But I definitely just missed the overt femininity that came with having hair. It's a symbol of feminine identity, and I missed having that security in my gender, which I didn't have when having a shaved head. Primarily because of other people and the way they viewed me. I used to get misgendered a lot, which was annoying. I think it was purely because whenever I got misgendered, it was people hadn't looked at me properly. I don't have the biggest boobs, so I feel it potentially was quite easy to misgender me, particularly at work. It happened a lot. Never happened. I used to just want to go and cry because it's awful when someone's like, oh, you're right, sir. I'm and I have quite a soft voice, so I was like, hi. They were like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I hated that. A lot of people used to assume I was also non-binary, but personally myself, I am definitely a she. Like being a woman, and I didn't like the assumption that I maybe was insecure in my gender identity from people more my age. I remember someone saying to me, oh, I assumed you were like non-binary. I'm like, no, I'm very much a female. Also, the other kind of stereotypes that go with it regarding sexuality, I used to get, and still do with this hairstyle, completely presumed that I'm gay. And I mean, whilst it's not like wildly wrong, I hated the assumption, and I don't like that. I really don't like that, especially with a short hair, quite butch. And if you know my personality, it's like not particularly butch, but I look like a butch lesbian, and that's not me. That was another, I think like it stemmed from a lot of insecurities why I decided to grow it out, despite being very secure with my shaved head. You're automatically like, I don't know what the word is, like not the centre of attention, that's not the word I'm looking for, but people automatically like look at you. You get a lot of stares. That can be quite nice. I got a lot of compliments out in public having a shaved head, and I loved that. Like I'd be walking down like Columbus Street in my city and people were like, oh my god, I love your hair, or like, oh, you have a shaved hair, I loved it. It would be like a big talking point. I don't really like that particularly. I'm not the most confident person. I'm quite outgoing, but I'm not self-confident, and I didn't like the kind of attention that came with having a shaved head. But I am currently growing it out. A lot of people have complimented this hairstyle. I actually am quite happy with how my hair's been growing it out. I'm starting to get a little mullet, which isn't ideal. Going through like all the hairstyles, so I know one day if I ever want a hairstyle, if I'll suit it or not. Let me just try and pull it all out. This is how long it is currently when it's all out. I want to get my bob before I go to uni. Maybe that'll happen. I don't know. If it doesn't, then I don't really know what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to look like a thumb joining university. I definitely like recommend getting a shaved head at some point in your life, disregarding whether people say like, do you regret it? It's the most empowering thing I've ever done. It definitely, like, people always say it's quite brave, and I never thought at the time, but I guess it is. It's bold, literally. I think I've covered everything. I don't know. That was my video about my shaved head. It was quite short. I don't really know what much I can say about it without going really vain, but I just wanted to make this little video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Any questions, comment down below. He's currently staring at me. He's got a shaved head. Follow me on Instagram and my Twitter, I'll link them down below. Thank you for watching. Top. Give it a thumbs up if you're not subscribed, if you're not already. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.